What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Civ 5 only battle on this world map. And at the end of the last video, sort of mid to end of it, a lot of wars started breaking out and I actually began to lose track of some of them. So I've now got a list of all the wars going on in the world. Some of them aren't very important, I understand that, but a lot of them are big wars. So we're going to quickly go over all of them to make sure we know what's going on. So first, America are in a war with the Iroquois and the Sioux. The Sioux did take New York and Boston from America, so had more success. But then the Sioux did get attacked by the Shoshone, and who seemed to be their friend, the Iroquois, and have lost their capital now to the Shoshone, it was a bit of a backstab there, but they've grabbed 2 American cities, so it's not the end of the world. We've also got a big war in the Middle East that we're going to focus on in a minute, because it looks like it's going to be the next thing that could probably happen, and that is a huge Assyrian army attacking Arabia. We've got France and Rome still at war, and a lot of French units struggling to take Antium here from the Romans. Next, we've spoke about Iroquois, Sioux, Ottomans v Poland. Maybe I don't think something's going to happen. The Polish army is now here, so it's unlikely much will happen. And the Ottomans are also in a war with the Soviet Union, but again, I don't think much is going to happen there. Songhai Congo, that's a big one in sort of the this bit of Africa. They've already taken 1 city away. They don't really have the units to take another one, and I mean their second city has already been cut off by Mali, which is going to make it difficult. Mongolia are at war with the Soviet Union. They are fairly close, but I don't think they're going to send any units over. They've just finished their war with China and took Shanghai. Korea v Huns, again, nothing's happening there. Ethiopia versus the Congo, again, they have taken 1 city from the Congo. I don't think they will take any more. They have more units than the Songhai, but I think they're just going to find it difficult to maneuver them over there. And then the Shoshone and the Sioux we have already spoke about. And I should have said this at the start, but if you've not seen the previous 2 videos, be sure to go check them out. You'll understand how we got into this position where we are now. It's turn 82. I can't believe so many wars have broken out. There's already been some that have finished as well. Very aggressive AI, and the map's filling up really quickly, and it is setting up to be an awesome campaign. So let's continue looking around, and Carthage have just settled very randomly miles away from their land, and Morocco is sort of pushing east across the Sahara Desert. Is this all the Sahara Desert? Probably. I don't know. Oh, Egypt with another city now. But let's watch in on Assyria. And there we go. The Sioux just peaced out with America. So I guess they've realised they probably need to team up to defend themselves. And Poland peaced out with the Ottomans. Yeah, nothing happened there really. So let's see if Assyria... They're not attacking the city. So I don't know why. Maybe they're just waiting to get more units in. And there we go. Another big war. The Zulu, that is a big one, attacking Congo. I put the Congo in to stop the Zulu. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Looks like the Zulu are going to pick up a nice 10 or it'll be 5 population when they take it city in the middle of Africa. So the Zulu are looking strong. I mean, if someone launched a sneak attack now, it'd be very difficult without deep sea sailing. But they could do a lot because all of the Zulu's units are up here in the north. But anyway, Egypt has grabbed Petra, which will help with them being in the desert, I believe. And yeah, look, the medieval era, is that... yeah, that's after the classical era, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Mali has got a settler out in Africa. South America remaining pretty peaceful. There was a war between the Mayans and Argentina, but I think the Mayans just realised there was nothing to come from it. They were going to struggle, so... And they did. I mean, there's a lake here which makes it's going to be impossible till they get a big navy up to really get rid of Argentina here. So it was a good move from Argentina. Shame they didn't settle here. How's Europe looking? France may actually get the job done, so we should probably focus in now on France, and then we'll head back over to the North American wars and see how it's going over there. Oh. Okay, let's give France another turn to get something. Okay, they've peaced out. France are doing pretty badly. No cities over here. Okay, Boston looks like it's going to fall, but the Shoshone don't appear to have too many melee units. Wow, 2 big wars just popped up. Carthage, there's so many popping up. Carthage v Morocco. Very spread army from Carthage. I don't know why they have units in Iberia, but they do. I don't think they're going to be successful here, Carthage. Morocco have got a big army themselves. But what about this one? The Huns v Mongolia. That's interesting because there's a lot of civs now settling in between this area, which should eventually be easy for the Huns, the Soviet Union, Mongolia in particular, to pick off. And now the Siam v Mongolia as well. So maybe just something starting here against Mongolia, who took the first city in the campaign from China. Okay, let's quickly go over to the Sioux, who have defended. They've brought in some units and they're actually going to defend, probably keep Boston for now anyway. The Iroquois have failed and pretty much depleted their own army attacking Washington. So not good news for them. But these wars have just popped up. They're not too close to each other, so I mean, we won't pay too much attention right now. And there we go, Carthage and Morocco sort of just destroying each other's army. They went for a sort of sneaky attack by the look of it, Carthage, but I think they're just going to lose a lot of units attacking Morocco's capital, really. And they could, if Morocco play it smart, they could end up taking something from Carthage. You never know. So, okay, Assyria, Arabia, that's where we're going to focus again. And yeah, Assyria's got a siege tower now. We should see Mecca fall to Assyria, and that's interesting because the Middle East, one of these nations needs to become powerful because it's the hardest for land. Normally it's Europe, but civs have been taken out mainly in Europe to let the mods in. And there we go, Arabia losing their capital too, and Boston did fall to the Shoshone. There we go. So that's interesting. And Brazil grabbed the mausoleum of Halicarnassus. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Brazil, I don't know, could be the strongest in South America. They're the only civ with 3 close by. Chile also have 3 fairly close cities. And well, okay, the Songhai did keep attacking and have taken another Congo city in the middle of Africa, which means the Zulu may be about to eliminate Congo from the game. Oh, never mind. Congo lost their capital. Congo are gone from the game. Wait, they are, aren't they? Yes, they are. Which means they didn't do their job, but at least they gave some power, I guess, to the Songhai and Ethiopia to maybe slow down the Zulus' expansion. Arabia have held on to Medina and Damascus, although they're spread apart now, and I'm pretty sure Egypt and Assyria will be eyeing up Medina, because it's a great city with access to the Mediterranean and the Red Sea. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right. I don't want to get it wrong, but I'm pretty sure. So many units are being built up by some of these AI, but they're not using them. Greece, Germany and France, although France did try and failed miserably. Britain aren't doing much. They're very undefended, although this Leeds will be very hard to attack as well until the civs start to get a navy up. And California have settled Los Angeles, in sort of Los Angeles place. Yeah, I mean, it's around here. It's close. At least they settled nearby this time instead of all the way over here. On the bright side. So, oh, already peace here. Yep, they just destroyed each other's armies. Maybe Mali might be thinking now about attacking Morocco. You never know with these AI. Both Songhai and Mali with settlers up. I think Morocco, maybe not. Someone had one else, I thought. Maybe not. Zulu do now have their impies up, which is really good for them. And Ethiopia is who had a settler up. And the Zulu have one as well. Britain have got all the way around here. Well, that's good for them. We are approaching turn 100, which will be our first sort of info addict check. Although not too much has happened now. And Korea has settled a very small town off the coast of Japan. And there we go. Japan attacking Korea. Hopefully Japan can do something. Because normally they tend to struggle. They're on their island. They can't get off it. Obviously I gave them those benefits at the start of the campaign of an extra settler and the ability to sail, build triremes and embark units in the shallow sea, and that they can get onto Korean mainland here. So it could be interesting. Let's just check up on the other islands. We've got Indonesia doing okay for themselves. And then over here, Australia. We'll ignore them for a little while, because until the other civs sort of expand and get deep sea sailing, Australia can just do their own thing here. And obviously New Zealand, we're ignoring. Unless you pick New Zealand, then maybe we're not ignoring them. But they're not going to do much. They're just here because they don't want Australia dominating too much. And Hiawatha completed the pyramid. So the Iroquois grabbing pyramids, not quite true to life location. And the Sioux could lose another city, and the Shoshone could be about to really benefit from this war. That'd be really insane for them, because the Iroquois have lost so much. The Mayans are going at the Argentinians again. I still think they're going to fail. That lake's just going to make it too difficult. There's not enough tiles. And did the Zulu and Congo are gone, never mind. I was going to say, did they peace out? Yes, definitely. So, there was the Soviet Union were in some wars. They're still in a war with the Ottomans. There wasn't a peace deal there. The Huns are sending some units towards Mongolia. Wow, that could be interesting. And India's grabbed a fourth city right next to Mongolia as well. Obviously my pick to win the game. They're doing okay. I mean, as long as they stay out of wars. I mean, that isn't the best place to settle, but whatever. Persia settling very far away for some reason. How is this eastern part of Asia looking? Vietnam have spread very, very wide. Don't know if they'll be able to hold on to all their cities. But they have sort of cut off the Siam, which was a good move. Japan is now attacking, and it looks like they may actually get some luck here. I mean, they could definitely launch a good... If these mountains weren't here... Yep, my bad. I didn't take them all out. They could definitely... If they've got the navy, they could definitely take Seoul. And that would be interesting to see a strong Japan. Because they are about to take Jeonju this turn. Or at least hopefully they will. Mongolia is not sending units towards the Soviet Union, I presume, now because the Hunnic units are coming for them. Maybe that's probably in their mind. And is it the Siam are also in a war? Oh, the Zulu and Egypt attacking the Songhai. And the Zulu have their units here, and so do Egypt. And there we go, Japan very quickly grabbing this island. They needed to do that, I guess, to stop Korea blocking them off in any way. And if Japan can take Seoul, I'll be really impressed. I'm really happy, because these island-based civs always struggle. I mean, Britain got off to a good start, but they're not doing much at the moment. I mean, they've not actually built any units other than this cargo ship by the look of it, and maybe one warrior. And Mongolia did just peace out with the Soviet Union. Nothing happened there. But the Soviet Union need to do something, or they might get cut off from their own land. Germany and Spain. Ooh. Boom. So Germany have a lot of units. So do Spain have quite... Spain are a bit smaller than Germany. This is going to be interesting for Rome. Obviously, Antium is going to be probably who Spain attacks, the city. But Germany may go straight for Rome. So that would be quite an interesting war. But right now, let's just focus. I'm pretty sure the Songhai... or the Egyptian units got destroyed quite quickly. And the Zulu fell back a bit as well. So maybe not. But Ethiopia looking like a bit of a dark horse here. Where'd their settler go? That's not a good place to be sending your settler. But they could definitely do some damage. Are any more cities going to fall in America? Not at the moment by the look of it. But the Aztecs are looking very strong. And the Sioux need to be very, very careful. Because the Aztecs could very quickly grab all three of these cities. The Iroquois have also slowed their settling down. Which is probably good for them and their happiness. Poland not doing too much. They've been a bit trapped here. Did Poland lose a city further out? No, they didn't. Okay, never mind. Okay, so people with the pointiest sticks or the largest armies. So the Huns has got the largest army. Attila, Germany in second. Very impressive. I said they had a big army. Second. The Inca third. France fourth. Again, that's impressive. Shaka, Zulu only fifth. Persia sixth. Spain. What? Spain looked pretty weak when we looked over them, but they are seventh. Wow. Aztecs eighth. Stalin in ninth. What? Alexander... How has Greece got less units than the Soviet Union? I don't know. Sometimes... I don't know. Greece has... whatever. But guys, it is now turn 100. We are going to go over the info addicts, and the Shoshone just pieced out with the Sioux. So we'll go over some of the basic ones. It's 100 turns. You can't take too much from what's happened so far. But population, you got the Huns in first, Siam, Great Britain, New Zealand. There we go. They are in a top 5 for the info addict, at least one. And India in 5th. We're just going to go over the top 5. Crop yield, Iroquois, as expected. They've got the most land area, I'd presume, at the moment. Maybe the Shoshone. The Huns, Great Britain, Vietnam, and the Zulu. Great Britain is a surprise. Manufactured goods, Iroquois, and Great Britain again. So Britain do really well with production. They did that in the test series as well that I did just to check. Well, not series, but test game. Egypt, Ethiopia, Australia. Gold, Huns again, Mongolia up there. But land area, Iroquois, Shoshone, Egypt, Songhai, Ethiopia. So some North American nations and a lot of African nations. Great Britain in 6th. I don't know how. I mean, their city in mainland Europe's got quite a bit of tiles. And they've got most of England as well, with just from London. Argentina, the Zulu there as well. And who's the smallest? Obviously, Congo are gone. If you're wondering why Venice is there and you may have spotted the nuclear submarine, that's just how I'm spectating. Arabia, 150. Well, they got attacked. America again. New Zealand and America the same size for land. That's pretty impressive. And China. Okay, military manpower. We just all went over this, but a bit more in depth. Again, the Huns, Germany, Inca, France, Zulu. Pretty much as it said. The other big ones, social policies. California and Great Britain have 9. Poland, Germany, Ethiopia, Japan, Indonesia, Korea, Argentina all have 8 as well. Poland not doing as well as you expect. Happiness. Everyone does pretty well on this difficulty. The only one to watch is the Iroquois, who are doing 1 happiness, which is obviously they've settled so much. Japan is also low, but that's because they are limited on resources in Japan, I would presume. Technologies. 15 Mongolia. 5 already behind the Huns, Vietnam and Korea. And then you've got Britain, Argentina, Australia, Japan, Germany, Indonesia, the Iroquois, all just behind. Gonna just leave over the rest for now. They're most important. And there we go, Songhai losing the former Congo city now to Egypt, who could be very strong actually themselves here. So I don't think the Zulu can be considered too strong just yet. Japan have peaced out with Korea, so Japan did grab 1 city and destroyed a few Korean units in the process. China's really been cut off though from its other city, so China's in trouble. But Mongolia, as you saw, really far behind in technology, which could be a weakness for them, especially compared to their neighbours such as Vietnam, who are 5 techs ahead. And Korea as well, very high on the tech tree. Mayans and Argentina pieced out again and again. The Mayans haven't done much, but the Mayans can burn units. I mean, the Aztecs would have the same difficulties attacking the Mayans. Not the end of the world. The Incas, though, 3rd biggest army in the world. Looks like they may be getting ready to use it on either Brazil or Chile. Chile may be going for the Falkland Islands here. That would be interesting. And Ethiopia and Assyria now declaring war on Egypt. So it appears as soon as a nation gets strong in Egypt, the other civs just sort of jump on them. Then one of them gets strong and then the other civs join in. So they all sort of prevent each other from actually becoming strong. Assyria's not going to play a huge part in this, because they can't really. It's going to take a long time to cross units over the Red Sea. They may do it. And Assyria, by the way, settling another city here north of Damascus, and Greece grabbing an island below Turkey or the Ottomans and Anatolia. Any other new cities being settled? Not really. Germany and Greece very peaceful. France looking like they may go after Rome again, or Spain. The German war. Germany starting to send some units down, but not too much happening. And the Iroquois may take Philadelphia. I don't think they will here. I think America's going to survive. In America, if America are smart about this, they could take the Iroquois capital. Wouldn't that just be sum up how random this campaign's been so far? I mean, they might need a few more units, but I think America's not dead. They're not gone. I mean, the Iroquois are too far spread, and they haven't got any real units now. They've just burnt out pretty much, which has left the Shoshone looking the strongest. Well, the Aztecs right now are the strongest in North America, then the Shoshone. California haven't got any units, so there we go. Great Britain grabs the Oracle, so even more. We saw them at the top for social policies. That's going to be another one they get for free there. And Greece have settled up here in Finland, so interesting. Any more cities being settled? Not that I can see. Ethiopia have settled towards the southeast coast of Africa, below the Carthaginian city. But guys, that is going to be it for episode 3 of this AI only battle. I can't believe it's already been 104 turns, but so much stuff is happening. This campaign has been so interesting. If you have enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave any feedback about my video quality, what you're thinking of the series itself. Maybe even leave a like, and if you're feeling really generous, you could maybe even subscribe and help me try to reach 50 subscribers. That'd be so awesome. But other than that, guys, hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.